Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Rodriguez and today we are going to be going over our cultural infograph. As you can see here, I had picked Turkey, and as I scroll down you will see my works cited, and I do have a couple of pages of that. Moving on, you are going to see what I will be saying and talking about. And last but not least, you will see my infographic page. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. As we jump into our cultural infographic, we are asked if Turkey has a current crisis, and the answer is yes. Turkey is currently facing inflation with a collapsed currency. Euronews states that starting in 2013, the currency has steadily fallen in value, nosediving over the last 12 months. And as you can see, I have Turkey on one side and America on the other. So we will move on. Next, we are going to take a look at Turkey being a collectivistic society. Following up, speaking on America, we are known as an individualistic society. This means that the we is important, and that the people belonging to the groups like families, class organizations, those who look after each other in exchange for loyalty. Communication is indirect, and the harmony of the group has to be maintained. Open conflicts are avoidable. As for America, we allow and encourage people to create their own lifestyle that they hope will lead to happiness and accomplishments. Moving on, Turkey has an intolerant culture, such as an official discourse is still vibrant in contemporary Turkey. However, this report was by EC Europea, I believe. It tries to argue that the tolerance is nothing but a myth in Turkey. And that follows up with America having a tolerant culture because the U.S. society has high tolerance for different persons and ideas. People are curious about diversity and new things. Moving on, we see that Turkey is a feminine society, and this means that the softer aspect of culture, such as loving with others, sympathy for the underdog, and valued and encouraged, with America being masculine society. In masculine cultures, men hold more positions of power and get paid more. They are also expected to act in a masculine manner. Women pretty much get the short end of the stick. Moving on, Turkey is considered a high-distance power society, which means that the following characterize the Turkish style: dependent, superiors, often inaccessible, and the ideal boss is the father figure. America, on the other hand, has a low power society, but if you take a look at just Texas, we are also considered a high power society as well. This brings me to Turkish cultures, and they have a few stereotypes portrayed in America, and you'll notice them a lot. The culture trip shows us that some common hatred stereotypes that all Turkish hate is that Turkey is very conservative. They're a very conservative country. The Turkish cuisine consists mainly of kebab, I believe they say. Turkish ride camels is what you think of, I believe. And Turkish films are just cheap remakes of Hollywood movies. And that's just to name a few. And last but not least, that brings us to the Turkey cultural infograph. We're closing with discussing the traditions and music, dress, dance. Turkish music has spread to a various part of the world. It's possible to come across the influence of Turkish music in parts of Asia, Europe, Middle East, even Africa. Turkish folk dance are folk dances with rhythmic, flashy, and sometimes dramatic elements. And with that, I do close my Turkey infograph. And as you see, there it is right there. And I thank you very much for taking your time to listen.